Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. I'm your host, CruiseNetGex. Once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, and we are taking in the sights, sounds, and journeys of the newest patch, patch 7.2, Seekers of Eternity. Alongside me for the ride are Arya Stormborn, Lord Fireaxe, and Corlash. All right, so story so far, and I'm going to do my best to remember as much as I can of the story. So last expansion or last patch, we returned to Solution 9 to mourn the death of Princess Sphene, only to find out that she is somehow alive. How is this possible? Well, my guess is Asians, but what do you guys think? Valid. But anyway, she's back and
somebody wanted a new sex house. I should see. You guys look stupid.
yeah, but
doesn't know whether to kiss me or smack me.
maybe both just to be safe. But anyways, the bottom line is the only ones who remember that she is actually dead are the ones who are not wearing regulators. So therein lies a whole problem. But enough about that. Let's get on with it. All right, Arya, where are you? You're digital. Anywho, get over here to the Neon Steam so we can get this shit done. I'm already here. I just need to go to the back room. You were certainly taking it up the back room during our D&D session last night. I'm betting you dollars to Dick's Twinkles tries to fuck you next. Anyway, let's get in. Let's more later. Anyway, so we are gonna get right down to it and talk to Krile to continue our journey with the level 100 quest, A Glimmer of the Past. Ah, Chris, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Chris, glad to see you here too. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right. I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliolal and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Golozha's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Golozha's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. To our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphne's death altered. Memories. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means. Where is this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Y'shtola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Yay, a break room. Me too. You could say you can say my job. I have a permanent break room. Yeah, I just need to fix the speakers at the moment. Anyway. This is a nice break room. What?
What is she doing here?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is.
Eh?
Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
Okay, what?
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Huh.
Y'shtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a portsy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
It'll be effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not.
Well, fuck.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Oh, you are about to get a culture shock,
Who are
my
you
dear.
people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis.
Well, fuck
Until
it
the
up.
terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Yeah, very different. Alright. Let's, I just want to see what everyone else thinks first. Eluja? What would Otis do if he were here? What can I do? Glimmer? The original Queen Sphene. We'll tell her what she wants to know. Then we'll decide what we need to do. Alice? To wake up alone in the distant future? And seemingly by no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for reacting as she did. Jail? We turned up her empty chamber when we searched the Meso Terminal. Safe to say, none of us had anticipated this development. Stola? The treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. Sphene? I do not believe that you are lying. So please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Krile for now.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
She's reeling from it,
Much
that's what's
better
happening.
now, thanks to Yashtola and Alice's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
They're comrades you can rely on.
He's known those two for a long time. You can trust in his judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
You know, shit, you've been gone for 4 centuries.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We'll be your escort.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Glimmer.
I'm kind of digging the font they used for this patch. Anyway, yeah. Let's talk to Sphene. Thank you as well, Chris, for your kindness. The Endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation. Myself especially. But I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. I am going to take the tacos. Yes, because tacos are love. Oh yeah, it is Taco Tuesday. All right, let's continue with our next quest, Memories of a Bygone Age. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should need only a moment. All right, take your time. Hey, there are soda machines here that don't work. All right, out of the back room. All right. Let us wait.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, that really suits you.
Very nice. Looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll.
For one so well traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Yeah, that's not going to be confusing at all.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Maybe Sphene should put the hood up and wear a mask? That'd probably be a lot easier. Anyway, we are off to the information center, it looks like. All right, I see an Aria. I see. You dude bros coming? Okay. Okay, at least she's got the hood up. Anyway, let's talk to Gululja. That lady wants to talk to Lamati, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many. I can't decide where to begin. Then why don't we let Chris choose? The following event cannot be skipped. Why do you gotta make me choose? All right then, smart Alec, you choose. We've got Nexus Arcade, we've got the Government Center, and we got Lay Node 9. Alright, the Nexus Arcade. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Chris and Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. Alright, Fyrax, you choose the next one. Alright, lane node 9 it is. If you attune to lane node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easier to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. Arya, this one's your choice. Government sector it is. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Alright, let's see about Wuklamat. The lady talking to Lamati just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliolal's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Alright, Wuklamat's back. Oh, yeah, I forgot it was that bulky. I don't like that one. Okay. Anywhoozy. Let us continue. Wuklamat? Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Chris and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we take a stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. All right. We are going back to the residential district. Which residential district, though? Oh no, we're going to Mosaic. I'm gonna go by way of the residential sector, though. Hey, Lamont. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Jean, Chris, two of you go ahead and order first.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
What are our choices? Sweet cocoa with extra cream on top.
I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
Hence why I got a latte earlier today.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
I kind of want that cup. I think Arya would like that cup.
They're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Oh dear.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
Nice save.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
Not Queen Sphene. That's gotta hurt.
That boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
All right, we are going to take a quick break to allow certain people to catch up. In the meantime, if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned for more, but if you haven't done it yet, hit the follow button and turn on notifications. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided to get you where you need to go. Until then, we'll see you in a bit.